Peace family, this is your boy Drill. It's Monday the 13th of January 2020. How is everybody doing? Let me make sure I got this volume up. About to start my day, so you may hear some background noise. But I felt in my spirit to put this out for the intended heart and intended mind. Just as we ushered in the new year, this is also an opportunity for things that have been in the background, unbeknownst to you, to be called forward for your review. And for some, this may be a start. This may be validation of the efforts that you put in. This may also be a reality check of work still yet to be done. But the one thing that will be unquestioned, it will also display and define what you stand on. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what's in your environment, now January is all about being honest with yourself, having the permission to look at what makes you uncomfortable. Because when you look at it, this is also what is going to show you in return your inner strength. That's right, family, your inner strength. It also is going to be what requires you to stand in your inner peace, your grace, your temperance, your being. These are all the things that define what is most precious, and that is your life. You gotta bear with me. We got these little gnats up in here, but that's how life is. I'm gonna use that as synchronistic, because you're gonna always have things out there that's gonna try to steal your distraction, to keep you at bay, because you might be right on the threshold of your life changing. Something that you thought that was never able to happen, you'll come to understand that this is the things that were already there, that were waiting for you to unlock it, to claim it, to define it, or finally give its rightful place where it's always been. Because the one thing we can always agree upon is this. You've heard people convey this through the ethers of time. Everything that you need for your life was given the moment that was validated by your first breath. Your dreams, your direction, your emotions, and your fortitude are all found within you. Why? Because you are a spiritual being first. It doesn't matter the interpretation of your dogma, your beliefs, because you'll come to see when you step back and assess, it is all the same. Every bit of it. It is what separates us is the interpretation and the magnitude of how we embrace it. This is the fibers that make our foundation, our faith. But as the Most High had always echoed, you do not have because you have yet to ask. And why? Because the one requirement that the Most High has always put down in precepts was He doesn't search from what falls from your mouth. He searches your heart. That is why we've heard countless times of allegory of the souls of mankind. Maybe that is the reason why it is so convenient just to do nothing. But the one thing that we can't ignore, family, is time. The importance of it, the value of it, when we don't have enough. So that requires us to be present once again in our life. That's for somebody. Lastly, if you're searching for love, stop searching. It is there. You already have it. What is being required now? Just like a shiny penny, like an unfound diamond, which is you. Now's the time that you spiritually circle your wagons. And as you go back through your life, look back where you were, take note what was there, what was not there, who invested, who did not. Give thanks for it. And you may be saying, well, Gerald, how can I give thanks? Because all I had was pain. All I had was misery. All I had was sorrow. You might not realize where you are now. You had to go through those things. That was your path. That was what they call your education spiritually. And I'm going to tell you this too, because a lot of people don't want to call it for what it is. If you knew who you were then, you would not be where you are now. But not to sound crass or dark. You know that lion in the brush? The one of many names. You know him as Satan, you know him as the devil, the dark force, the great deceiver, the light bearer. Just as the Most High, who created you and breathed life into you, that day star knew right then and there that he had to do everything he had to keep you at bay. Because if you had an inkling of what your destiny was going to unfold, and let's be honest about this, because sometimes it's not about you. It may be what you're going to have access to, the people you're going to influence. He couldn't afford that. So he tried every trick that he could to knock you on your butt, to keep you broken, to keep you insecure, to not love yourself until you got tired. And then unfortunately, we have those that unfortunately gave the most ultimate sacrifice of giving up their mortality because they felt that life as they knew it was forever. No, that's a lie. The devil's a lie. So what I'm saying to you is this: keep on moving, keep on focusing, keep persevering, and watch your wounds heal. Watch everything that was your spiritual birthright be called into accountability, one by one. And you're going to see it. And it may get to the point that you may be thinking that you're losing your mind because all these things are manifested for you to claim them, because those are yours. We'll put it in a better paradigm. Remember how when you misplace your keys, you will turn up and turn out where you live to find them. And imagine the magnitude when it's you. So I'm going to say it to you again. Do you know who you are? Because the moment that you decide to claim you, you're one step closer to claiming your reality, which is made of your dreams. God's praying for you. I know. And for that, that's why I stay prayed up too. Why? Because you're blessed and you deserve it. Have a great week, family. Love to hear from you. Bye.